What is up, guys? Amp here bringing you a Call of Duty commentary, and I'm feeling a little bit better about this game. I'll get into that a little bit more in a second, but I first want to talk about what this actual gameplay is. As you can see, it's a search and destroy game. Not that many kills, not that many deaths, because and it's so spread out. But the other thing I want to talk about quickly is that I do not like this theater system. Um, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has a has a theater system, which is great, but there are a lot of glitchy, um, not so user-friendly interface things that I don't enjoy using. Um, the big glitch that you'll notice in this film is that the gun in my hand is like zoomed in. If you guys ever played Modern Warfare 2 a lot, and every once in a while you get to a kill cam, final kill cam, and the person, or because you were scoped in or the person you were watching was scoped in or something like that, would cause the kill cam to have their gun zoomed in on your screen so that it wasn't really the right proportions. As you'll notice in this game, that's pretty much what's happening. The entire screen is sort of zoomed in towards the center, and so you can't see the entire range of what I saw when I was actually playing the game, which is unfortunate. But it was played on split screen, and that was the reasoning behind it. Is that when you have a film coming out of split screen, you can only view the person who saved it, their point of view. You can't save the guest's point of view, which is kind of aggravating too. But you can only save this point of view, and it's going to be zoomed in. I did find that it will do regular proportions when you go into the film and then jump back to the start, but it's only for one round because it resets after a round. So that's kind of annoying. Anyways, enough with the theater system. Some of the button layout is sort of weird, and I enjoyed Black Ops' interface better. But we're playing some Search and Destroy. We're playing on Carbon, which is one of the MLG game types. More specifically, the Game Battles variant game types. This is me, Intensify. We're playing at a local place for one of the tournaments they had for 2v2. As you see, he's Strafe Gamer 1 as the guest, and I'm regular Strafe Gamer. And I feel like we're a pretty good duo. There have been 3 tournaments so far. We haven't attended one of them. First one we went to was the Friday after release, and I talked about that in one of my other commentaries. And that one didn't go so well. We ended up getting to the finals and then losing our game, our 2 games, that is, because we had to beat them twice. You only get 1 game per round. We ended up losing our 2 games to some new guys that showed up, had some Astros, were MLG guys like we were, and ended up beating us out. So that was unfortunate, but they had a coach with them, so that sort of helped them out a little bit, and there was some shenanigans going on, but that's besides the point. They beat us, and it was unfortunate, and we were sulking about it, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, we tried to play with them in between tournaments to try to, like, have some scrims or whatever. And it turns out they end up showing up to this another one. The one in between these two was, like, right after Thanksgiving, and nobody showed up because travel day, vacation, everybody was gone. So we went to this one last week, and wow, it was intense. We ended up beating pretty much every team we played. We only lost 1 game, and that was in the finals. We lost the first game, which was a CTF, to the same guys, except one of the guys was different from the roster. But anyways, we ended up playing in this search and destroy for the finals, and we destroyed them. They took some rounds from us, but overall we destroyed them. This one is one from earlier where we 4-0'd the kids. There were not that many great teams there. It was really just us and the guys that beat us in the first tournament. But yeah, so this is the blowout game, and I thought it was pretty good. I did pretty well in it, and the last round is pretty beast, so you might want to wait for that one. And of course, there's that play too. All right, so the end result is the guys that we played. It's a group of 3 guys because one of them was different on the roster this time. He was the coach from the last time. But if you're following all of this, I understand I've been kind of going back and forth and around the bush and everything. But if you're following this, there's 3 guys, local guys, that are really good. Well, pretty good, about our skill level, if not a little better, or we trade off a little bit. And so we're teaming up as a team of 5, and we're gonna start going to local events with each other, and figuring out some game battle stuff, maybe even going to MLG Raleigh next year if they decide to come back, which I hope they do. So we got a whole bunch of stuff, prospective stuff coming out. I'm excited to sort of get some competitive play going in the new game because I was not feeling this game at the beginning, but I'm feeling like once you get the competitive stuff down, you start getting a good team, getting a rhythm, it feels a lot better. And I feel like that's sort of what's going to happen here. Obviously, this isn't the greatest Call of Duty game I've played, and I don't expect it to be getting that much better, but I feel like doing some competitive stuff, really getting into the game and playing with some good guys is really going to bring my enthusiasm for it back a little bit. Because, before release, everybody's excited about a game, even if they have some doubts. So, we're going to be doing that. I will be showing you guys some gameplay from scrims, game battles, whatever we decide to do. The only tricky part is that it's a team of 5, so I'm not going to be playing every single time. And I'm hoping to get some live voices and stuff. Maybe we'll have all of us in a team scrim or playing online or whatever, and then one of the other guys is sort of coaching or doing whatever. In scrims we can do that a lot better because you can have the guy spectating. But those should be interesting for you guys to see, I hope. If not, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you want to see, if you want to see a lot of this competitive stuff. If you guys have any teams yourselves, we'd be up for scrimming. We're looking for scrims all over the place. We're usually on every day, if only for a couple hours. But it varies. But just let us know. Let me know via YouTube, whatever. We're really looking forward to getting this team and fleshing it out. We played really well today. I'm excited about it. Getting some good practice in. Obviously, it's tougher with the 5 people, but we'll get it down pack, and we might just stick with a core 4. Yeah, I'm feeling good. That's the main part about this commentary. Is this game is getting a little better for me, and I hope it is for you guys too. I mean, obviously it's not everybody's gonna like it, not everybody's gonna hate it. So I'm hoping that the majority of you who didn't like it as much, so sort of getting into your groove, figuring out what you like about the game, and sticking to it. Because for Black Ops, I didn't like demo, I didn't like certain game types in that game, and just because I didn't like demo in Modern Warfare 2 either. But just sticking to the stuff you like. Obviously, saying that is gonna sort of go backfire on me a little bit, because I'm not a big fan of quickscopers. You guys probably heard that from me plenty of times before. And not everything you do that you enjoy with the game is making it enjoyable for others. So just keep that in mind. Wow, this is a pretty weird commentary, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be looking forward to doing some more competitive stuff soon. Look for some more Halo too. I'm getting back into Halo a lot too. So check out my last 2 videos, and I will see you next week.